Alright, so we're back with more Sly Cooper. Yes, we're stealing keys, that's right.
Crawl through one of the runoff drains to get to the sewer entrance.
I'm doing that, Bentley, don't worry. Okay, so if you notice, the graphics are starting to freak out a little. In the bottom right corner, bottom left, I don't even know my left to right, apparently. And I think now I transition, yeah, see that little pixelated? I transitioned into the OBS recording, which, because the ending of this sort of crashed on me. The footage, like, recording session crashed, not the actual game, which I had no idea that the game, or it stopped recording, which really pissed me off. So I had to redo, not this level, but the entire game up to this point. And this is on OBS. You'll notice there are 2 black bars. I cannot get rid of those, unfortunately, as of yet. So hopefully you won't notice them too much. We're adding the voice modulator and the other device, which I can't think of the word. I guess satellite receiver. But yeah, this is a different recording session because, as I said, the last one crashed during a mission. Not this one, but spinning your turns. So now we have control over Neela's army by, you know, being able to command them and pretending to be Neela, which is really, really cool. I thought that was pretty nifty and ingenious. Graphics are still a little weird. I guess I have to blame the Elgato. Or at least when I crawl, it just looks really weird. They sort of like skipping. I haven't gotten down my recording with the new recording device. It's not been the best of times as of yet, so hopefully I can improve. Unfortunately now I think I do a Bentley mission. Bentley missions in this level they are like much harder than they should ever be, because they're always that one hit insta fail missions, and it's annoying, to say the least. I think this one is worse because they have a bunch of areas where you can fail, and knowing me, where I do fail. Yeah, since Bentley's not a very stealthy person, I just sort of ran past everyone and everything. I don't know if I ever show off where the last bottle is. It was in a corner by the graves. Apparently, whenever I looked over it, it wouldn't it wouldn't show up. Like, I was just far enough away where it didn't materialize.
According to General Clawfoot, mobile energy source is stored at the end of this hallway.
Looks like our interrogation is helping out.
Yes. Well, while the idea of jumping down a crypt filled with whirling, razor-sharp spikes might scare me, in fact terrorized by every fiber, it's the only way to power up that old computer at the re-education tower. Without that thing online, we'll never get at the Clockwork Eyes or free Carmelita.
You're a good man, Bentley. Just make sure those traps don't rip you into 100 little turtle pieces.
Damn.
Did you have to say that?
I think that was payback for something earlier. But I'm pretty sure I have a very hard time doing this. When I first recorded this, I got through the first, like, 2 rooms without a hit. Like, it was, not the first 2, it was one of the last roller things I had to worry about that I just completely failed on. I thought I got hit here. Nope, looks like I'm fine. But yeah, it was funny because I was like, okay, I bet I beat this. I was able to run through this without a problem. And then, like, the first one I die. This one I don't die. I bet I get hit. This one I get hit because I missed my timing. I think I got hit twice here. Yep. There you go. I'm pretty sure I had to restart this mission after I found the battery. But this was the one. Out of all of them, this was the hardest because it, like, swings back on you. And I was like, oh my god, how does this work? Got through it, no problem. First try. More tentacles coming out of the water because octopus just live in every single bad water source.
Acid battery should do the trick. Just walk close to the electrode and voila!
I think you hit there you go.
To be hacked, you knave.
You knave. I love that. Some more hacking. Lots of hacking with Bentley. Not really a big fan of twin shooters in general, but this isn't too horrible. I do think this is a better hacking system than the first game. First one was way too like, hey, you got hit, you fucked up. You're trying to get that one key out of the green blocks, and then if the green blocks even like scrape you, you know, you're just dead. Or the insta-killing red thing, the antivirus. I think that's what they called it.
I'll get you, Contessa.
Oh, how many times must you say that? It's not going to happen.
I'm dead serious. I'll get you.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
I mean it. I'll get you.
Yes, yes, so I've heard.
Contessa's like, I'm done with your shit. And that's 1 out of 3 computers that, yeah, that need to be hacked.
I'd better not take any damage while carrying this battery to the other terminals. It is, after all, filled with acid. Okay, ready for another session of hacking mastery.
I think I die in the next room. I think I get hit. But yeah, now it's a one-hit, insta-death, insta-failure state. Which I don't really like in general. So, and they always seem to be Bentley missions. Like, in the last 2, it's always been like, hey, I'm carrying something. If I get hit, I'm dead. Oh, I get hit right here. The camera doesn't work too well walking out of some of the rooms. Yeah, I actually landed on a trap and I didn't get hit by the rails, that's right. I thought it was safe to go there, like, in between, but found out that it was not. And yeah, we've already heard this. Yeah, I don't really like insta-failure states in general, just really. Not my fave, not my fave, I'll say that. But yeah, that's how you're supposed to actually get past this room without dying. And there's the computer, so if I just managed to get past that one trap, I would have had another save point. Well, not save point, but if I was to die later, that's where I would respawn. So they've added a little more to the hacking process. They've added missiles instead of the slow-moving. I wouldn't call them tanks. I don't know what they are. They're just annoying. I feel like the hacking in this is just, oh hey, we're gonna clutter up your entire screen full of things as they slowly move towards you. Try and break this barrier. It's like, but guys, please. All I need to do is just unlock a switch. And there's a little tank over here. And he's like, nope, you don't get this. Oh, I got hit. I got hit 3 times. Oh, shit. Tank OP.
Maybe I should approach this through your id instead of your conscious mind. It might help to get around your super ego.
Damn. I wonder how many people, when they first played that, like, when you're like 10 or something, I don't know, and you're like, oh, what does she mean by id? Super ego? Lol, what? I guess the super ego part wouldn't be too hard to figure out. It's an intel, obviously, but I wonder how many people are like, ah, yes, id, yes, of course. I'm well versed in psychology, and I obviously know what the id is. If I remember correctly, that was your animalistic side, or was it the other way around? I can never remember.
One more computer and I can get out of here.
Id and ego. The id, ego, and super ego. Yes, that's right. Your id is, yep. Your human basic needs, your instinctual drives. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Where the hell is the computer? Oh, it's over there. Barely made that. And here should be the last hacking device before we can turn on the computer. And I think we have one more mission, which is actually a really interesting mission. I'm not sure how I should feel about it though, because it's a little weird to do the mission, but it is really interesting that they've added it. I won't spoil it, but all I will say is that it is a really interesting one. Stay tuned, I guess. Next time on Sly Cooper 2. This is what, a tangled web? Yeah. It's great when the announcer doesn't know what the fuck episode this is. I don't get paid enough. Ah, yeah, the super tank. That's right. Super tank. That you have to destroy, I think, all 3 turrets in order to kill it. Oh, just 2. Well, never mind. And there we go.
Dear Fox, why fight it? Don't you want to be my friend?
No, you horrible 8-legged cow. No.
Damn. Horrible 8-legged cow.
Computer powered up. My work here is done.
And there we go. There's the last one. And can we... There we go. Do. Yeah, I don't know if the audio is completely synced up with the rest of everything. For no reason, there's always a delay. There was like a slight delay when I first recorded this. And I think OBS has helped me like situate everything. For some reason, somehow I missed that bullet. That should have gone right in between, or it like went under his feathers. It was so stupid. So now I'm running away from 2 giant vultures. I think 3. I think there might actually be 3. I think I get here as well, and the lights start shooting at me, and the tank started shooting at me. It was not a fun day. I can tell you that much. I was like, oh, we can have a little pleasant stroll with Bentley. If you're wondering, in the second playthrough that I went through, so I was able to record this footage because there's no way to replay missions. I barely bought upgrades for Sly or Bentley. I bought the Flaming Fist of Fury for Murray. And I'm pretty sure the Shock Cane for Sly is a thing you have to unlock by collecting bottles in one mission, which I did not do. I found out that collecting all the bottles only equates to like 5% of the end mission, or the end percent, which I thought was a little odd. Only 5. I was like, okay, whatever, dude. Don't even care. I'm running. His mission's right here, and I do believe we'll be getting into it.
Use both analog sticks to drive the tank. Press both up to move forward, both down to go in reverse, and in opposite directions to rotate. To fire your turret, tap the R1 button. You'll need to take out 6 tanks to get the job done.
So somehow we get control of a tank. They just sort of breeze over that. I don't remember, taking over the tank. But we now commandeer a tank. And here it is.
I'm in a tank.
I'm in a tank, motherfucker. Look at me, I'm in a tank. But yeah, we had to drive around in a tank.
To move forward, both down for reverse, and in opposite directions to rotate.
But yeah, the tank driving is a little weird. Because as I said, you have to use the analog stick, and the analog sticks, it's weird to turn around. As you're seeing, like, it's just weird to turn. Because you're supposed to go like one upwards, one down. I found it actually faster just to have one going up and the other one just not doing anything. But yeah, now we have to drive around in a tank and destroy other tanks. Which is why I said this mission's really interesting, but they sort of just gloss over the fact that we just somehow get a tank. I'm like, yeah, they've got tanks, they've got extra tanks just laying around. We can commandeer it. Don't worry. It's like, what? Game, please. Driving it's a little funny, but driving in most games isn't very good anyway, so. But yeah, so that we're on a tank. Not much else to say. Firing's a little. I wouldn't say. Well, it's not really firing. It's sort of like positioning yourself in the right way, and then hitting R1. That is essentially how you fire. Positioning yourself is the hard part because of the analog sticks. You have to use both of them in order to move. I think I was trying to turn there, but turning is really slow when you only use one side. I think I was trying to like get out of the way, but oh, we actually finished it
Should cool down those mercenaries for a while.
by killing them all off. do. Oh, that wasn't as good. Oh, we actually get to watch this.
Wage war on the castle, and in the confusion, pull off a heist I've named Operation High Road. First, Murray will take down the spotlights on the main gate with the codes provided by General Clawfoot. Then, with the help of the voice modulator, I'll order Neela's forces to attack. Sly will then paraglide the two of us over to the Contessa's getaway blimp, and we'll use it to get inside her re-education tower.
There's still a bottle up
The
there.
assault on
That's
the
nice.
castle will undoubtedly draw the shadow
I didn't get
guards
that
off
one if
their
you're wondering.
post, and
Well,
if
in
you
this
free
version,
Inspector
I
Fox,
did get all the
be
bottles
sure to
in
clear out the
my
Contessa.
version.
With the mind shuffler exposed,
I just hate the
I'll
fact that
plant
it
the bad
crashed on me.
mojo bomb, and presto, the clockwork eyes are ours. So if the two of you are ready, let's take our positions and get this thing started.
Let's do this shit.